The Bhaktivedanta Archives is the Vani Samadhi. The Bhaktivedanta Archives serves as the official repository for the historical records of and about His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder-acarya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Its primary purpose is to collect, preserve, protect and allow dissemination of his teachings, images and life's work for his students, scholars and other interested persons who seek cultural and spiritual development. As stated, we are committed to preserve and protect the original items we have, not only for now, but into the future from being lost and thus ending up, as we so commonly see from history, with only cryptic fragments for others in the future to try and piece together. We, as the first generations of disciples, need to check this from happening by maintaining this archive permanently. We are obliged by mistakes of others in history to act and prevent this Vani from being swallowed up by the destructive creep of time. The archival collection is not only the direct result of Srila Prabhupada writing and recording himself, he also allowed and encouraged others to record his words and transcendental images, and as a result, the Bhaktivedanta Archives was formed to bring together for posterity all this material, all this Vani of our Gurudev. You can see here examples of photographs being taken, recordings being made, Srila Prabhupada wrote books, gave classes, wrote letters, walked with followers, or just sat and talked. All the while, recordings were being made and pictures were taken, either casually or by design. We have these recordings and images in our collection, and each one is a jewel in the crown of Vaishnavism. So what's in the Bhaktivedanta Archives? Here's a short overview. We have audio recordings from reel-to-reel, cassette and DAT tapes, and now of course digital files of those. Manuscripts for book publication, essays, some letters to Srila Prabhupada, but mostly letters from Srila Prabhupada. A set of ISKCON and BBT publications from 1966 until now, and even some publications pre-1966, psychedelic posters and newspaper articles. Personal stationery, business cards, and even the ticket issued to travel on the Jaladuta, along with the poems written on board. Fingerprints, and much, much more. A potpourri of items, but at its heart are the audio recordings and images. But all these treasures are nothing if not kept in a safe environment so humanity can come and see the real thing, experience the provenance. To see and hear this major and sustaining link in the Parampara. At present, we are in the middle of transferring the entire collection to digital. This will aid in dissemination and ease of access. Preservation also continues as finances allow for the materials needed to do so. There is a common misconception that an archives needs to be a static place. But it's not. An archives lives and breathes through its collection, through its wealth of information, or in our case, its wealth of upliftment for humanity and the soul. Srila Bhaktivedanta Thakur wrote, "He reasons ill who tells that Vaishnavas die, when thou art living still and sound. The Vaishnavas die to live, and living try to spread the holy name around." Therefore, we envisage making the Vani Samadhi here in the West, to represent the mission of Srila Prabhupada to preach in English, and his clear desire to come to America to establish this. His global message started in America, therefore it would be fitting if this Vani Samadhi be established here. And in keeping with the Western idea, the Samadhi could be based around a presidential library concept. A place not only for reflection and meditation, but a place of research, learning and understanding, now and into the future. A pilgrimage site, if you will. Over the years, we have produced many items from the collection for the pleasure of the disciples and public alike. With the Bhaktivedanta database taking its place as the penultimate research tool of Srila Prabhupada's Vani. As is the wont of the material world, time marches on, and new generations will take up the path of becoming a Vaishnava. We plan to have this Vani available for them in whatever mode of living they may take on. If you would like to know more about the Bhaktivedanta Archives, or to participate in the preservation of this legacy, then see our website at prabhupada.com. We thank you for your time in watching this short presentation. We'll leave you with a smile. Edana Johanna Putra Paridana Edana Johanna Putra Paridana Iti ki achapara